Alright, so here's the next one. Number 5. Okay, here it says 0, x-intercept, basically, right? Intersects there, intersects there. So based on the graph, between which two values of x is a 0 of g located? There's one located there between 2 and 0, 2, negative 2 and negative 1. There's one located here between 4 and 5. Okay, look at the answer choices. The only ones that really match would be what? 4 and what? 4 and 5. Okay, let's try the next one. 6. Just like on the other test, right? It has a F, and then you have an H equals a number. F and H then equals another number, right? And then we're going to have to make this top column, we're going to call it something. The bottom column, we're going to call it something. Now let's start. Get started. A college student needs 11 classes. So a total of 11 classes. So it's going to be the number of classes that are worth a total, means a total, again, the total 40 credits. So that's the number of what? Credits. But let's read it. Okay? The college offers both 4 credit classes and 3 credit classes, right? Which system of equation can be used to determine F, the 4 credit classes, so F, credit down here, and the 3 credit classes, H. So F plus H is 11, and then 4F plus 3H equals what? 40, right? So F plus H is 11. Okay? And 4F plus 3H is what? 40. Okay? That'll be J. So number 7. Okay? It says, the next day 2 workers packed twice the number of bottles of shampoo in the same amount of time. So same time, same 40, right? But they packed this twice the number of what? Bottles. So here they packed 16, right? And then twice that would be somewhere up here. So that would be 32 would be somewhere right here, right? So that would mean that the same number of time looks something like this. What do we notice about the line? It's getting what? Steeper, right? So let's look at it. The new graph would have a y-intercept of 80. No, same y-intercept. Okay? The new graph would be what? Steeper? Yes. The new graph would be less steeper? No, because it didn't go this way, right? The new graph would be have a y-intercept of 8. Nope. Okay? Between B and C, and it's B because it's steep, right? That means it increases or decreases faster. Okay? Here's another one. Here they already have the shape. Kind of like the perimeter of the other one, but this one they already have the shape. Add all the sides, right? So it's x squared, right? Now let's add the sides. So 2x, 2x, 2x gives you a total of what? 6x, right? And then what about the negative? What about the numbers? -3, -3, and a 12. Let's add that. So -3 plus -3. What else, y'all? Plus 12. We're adding the numbers, right? The numbers. Okay. What do we get? A positive 6. And we added all the sides, right? That means that's a perimeter. So the perimeter is what, y'all? 78. The perimeter is 78. So remember, when you're when you have a quadratic, remember to move everything to the side where you have the x squared at. So put minus 78, right? That will leave it at 0 at this side. X squared plus 6x, right? So it's negative 78 plus 6. That'll be negative, what, 72. And here it says, what is the value of x? Right? Basically, that means also kind of like, what is the 0? What is the solution? What is the... When they ask you for the value of x, that means the same thing as what is the 0? What is the x-intercept? What is the root? What is the solution? I mean, these all mean the same thing, y'all. So basically, when is y equal to what? 0. Let's go ahead and type that in. Okay. So let me zoom it out some so I can see better. So y equals, what is that? X squared plus 6x minus 72. Second table. So delete. We're going to put in what? Put in the values, and we're going to see where y gives us 0. Okay? So negative 12. No. Oh yeah. Negative 12 worked. Negative 6 doesn't work. 6 works. And so now you say what? 2 of them work, right? Which ones don't work? Let me see again. Negative 6, we can cancel that. And 12. Right? You're like, what? 2 of them work. But yeah, think about it. It says a length cannot be what? Negative. It cannot be negative. You cannot say negative 12 length. Right? So if I say 2 times negative 12, it's going to be saying that from here to here, it's a negative length. There's no such thing. It's only positive length, right? So it cannot be what? F. It has to be H. So it's kind of tricky. But I mean, as long as you know that you can have a negative length, you know, it shouldn't have been too bad. Also, okay, so we're going to go to number 9. Okay, so here, y'all, let's analyze it. Before we even try it, let's analyze this one. Let's look at this problem, at this equation, before we even look at it. Oops, I wrote over it, so let me just rewrite it again. 1.95 a minus 20 plus 65. Okay, so here you have, that's basically 65 is a set rate or something, and then after 20, like say when I look at this, I see like after 20 minutes, like I think of a phone bill. After 20 minutes, it costs $65 for a month. After 20 minutes of long distance, it costs $1.95. Kind of see it? That's what I say kind of relates. Alright? Now let's look at the problem. This is one type of redwood tree has an average height of 65 feet when it is 20 years old. So up to 20 is 65 feet. If the tree is more than 20, the average height can be modeled by the function. Right? So 65 years, if it's more than 20, then for every more than 20, we get 1.95. Where A is the age of the tree in years. Which statement about this situation is true? Every additional 1.95 feet of length over 20 adds 45 years to the age. That's 45. It doesn't make sense. First of all, where's the 45? There's no 45 in there. Right? So it cannot be A. For this type of redwood, the average height increases by 1.95 per year throughout its lifetime. What happened to the 20? What happened to the 65? It didn't explain it thoroughly, right? What about C? Each additional year of age over 20 adds, over 20 minus 20, adds 1.95. That looks real good. For each type of redwood tree, the average height increases by what, y'all? 65 feet for every 20 years. 65 feet is not increased every 20 years. It says when it's 65 feet, when it's 20 years, right? And then you add 1.95. So it cannot be D because it didn't even have 1.95, right? So then it has to be what? C. Right? So, okay, so let's go to the next one.